Hello YouTube friends, ladies, gentlemen and peeps, welcome back. I'm your host Peter Reacts, or welcome if you're new to my channel. I hope everyone is well and having a good weekend so far, and today is Sunday and that is Sunday Fun Day, people. Yes. Let me bring up the window so you can see what I will be reacting to. Here we go in just a second. And as you can see, I will be reacting to a video called Minecraft Live 2024 Pale Garden and Creaking. My Xbox friend yesterday told me, recommended me to watch this and react to it, because apparently we're getting a new biome and a new mob that we can't kill or something. So yeah, this should be interesting. Pale Garden and Creaking. We put this in full screen and check the quality and the captions and the volume. Okay, all good. It was default anyway, thank you. Okay, so yeah, sit back, relax, enjoy. Grab your favorite beer, beverage, pop soda, tea, coffee. You know the drill by now, as always. Got my tea. Cheers. Cheers. Alright, so without any further diddly day, should we jump right into this, shall we? Okay, let's do this. In 3, 2... Sorry about squeaking chair there.
And now it's time to reveal our completely new drop, releasing in a few months.
In a few months.
The team has been really excited about the idea
Christmas
of adding
time.
a new biome, and we created one with its own unique mood and identity.
Okay, I can see it there. Looks like the dark
During
forest.
daytime, it's
dark
quiet,
biome.
like almost serene in the new pale garden. While you might feel calm walking around in this forest, there's also an eerie mood. Something isn't quite right.
Was that a wooden mansion?
In this forest, there's also an eerie mood.
Just there, look.
Something isn't quite right.
Even the sky,
Then,
the
when
clouds are like
darkness
grey.
falls, you indeed feel another side of this place. Like the hanging moss shifts from being pretty to really spooky, and you realize that you're not alone.
Ooh.
There's something lurking in the shadows.
Creaking.
So everything about this biome feels unfamiliar, and this is by design.
Jasper.
We want you to feel a bit curious and scared, like what is this place? Why is it so different from everything else? What we needed for the biome is to have like a low visibility, and we've created the pale hanging moss for this. This really inhibits like how much you can see and how far you can see, but you can still walk through it. So you're traversing through the forest and you're like trying to find everything, but you don't know what will be behind the hanging moss.
Okay.
Yeah, it gives you kind of a strange feeling when you enter.
Sandra.
It's unnaturally quiet and a feeling of something weird's going on here.
Can you hear that? Turn the
I
volume
really
up.
like the ambiance of the new biome.
Yeah, the ambience
invokes
is
really
awesome.
those eerie and spooky feelings.
Yes, eerie indeed. And turns out there actually is something lurking in the shadows. The creaking.
Ooh, those eyes.
It's our first tree-like creature, and it's almost like it's camouflaging in the pale garden. And when it's dark at night, it's kind of hard to see it, except
just like
those,
that film,
elusive eyes.
Yeah, and it also interacts
The
with
Ritual.
those trees, which
The
is
Ritual,
super
I
fun.
think it's called.
There's
Horror
a
film.
special new block that it has a connection to.
When you approach the creaking, you can actually realize that it doesn't take any damage, and when you try to hit it, it points you somewhere in the canopies. That's where
Okay.
basically the creaking heart is, and that's what controls.
So you have to kill whatever the particles are
One of
going
the main
to
themes of
kill
the
the
Pale
creaking.
Garden and its inhabitants is that there's a lot of contrast from the rest of the world. So when we made the Creaking, we also wanted it to feel unfamiliar and different from other mobs, which is why we made it more asymmetric, to really go on this point
No
of like
way.
being different from everything else.
You turn around.
The creaking doesn't exist on
Fo-
its own. It's
uh,
more of like a
you turn
of the
around
new
and
block,
it follows
the
you, and you
creaking
look
heart.
at it, and it stops.
So the creaking heart and its creaking puppet really comes with a new combat challenge or combat mechanic, both in the way that you need to destroy the heart block to actually kill the creaking, and also, of course, that the creaking only moves when you
Okay.
look away.
So don't blink.
I really
Don't
like
blink.
the sandboxiness of the creaking heart. So if I use Silk Touch, you obtain it, and then you can place it anywhere you want in the Minecraft world. So if you want to
Or
be as
put it at a
evil as the
friend's
creaking heart
base.
itself, you can place it and make your friends really terrified.
To embrace the quietness of Minecraft, we added ambient sounds for this biome that only plays during the night, that comes
Okay.
from the blocks that surrounds you, that will make an even more creepier experience for the player. And to do that, you need to play with the silence and the contrast of the silence and the sounds. So to make creaking, I gathered a lot
That
of
is so cool.
creaky stuff that will make creaky sounds.
Cool concept.
Obviously, the biggest thing would be to gather wood and twigs and stuff
Snap
like that,
'em.
dead leaves, to get rustling and creaking. But I also recorded salty sticks, the Swedish snack. I think it's Swedish. And one of the biggest part actually of the sound is my table creaking, dragging against the floor, and also a chair. I also recorded
is terrifying.
teeth. It sounds a bit like bones, maybe, when the mob is walking. So it's
What do you mean by teeth? Oh, okay. So we wanted to make the biome very gray to give this very eerie feeling, right? And with these gray tones, a very fitting new wood set was going to be a white colored wood set.
Okay,
and
so
this
a
is
new
something
colour
that players
palette.
have wanted for a long time.
White.
Yeah, I'm super excited for the pale oak wood set, especially
You can
that
put
in
the
a lot of
fences
places
around
people
farms.
paint their fences white, for example, for a white picket fence, and that will be exciting for a lot of players to actually represent themselves.
And then we also have like the hanging moss, and you can bone
And
wheel
that
it,
does
so it's
mean
renewable. So I think like just
planks,
bringing it to
stairs,
home and
slabs,
maybe put it in a
signs.
greenhouse and things hang from the roof, or like a wild garden, something like that would be really fun to build with it, I think.
Yeah, and it's also a really unique carpet moss because it also spreads all over the sides of the blocks. So,
Okay.
and that also looks really great.
We look for a lot of inspiration, so we've looked at all these kind of different
Willow
forests all
tree.
over the world. A tree that stood out was like the willow tree, like because it's very hanging. There's a lot of like drapery, and it feels very eerie. Then we looked at like Spanish moss. This was like the inspiration for the pale hanging moss that we've used in the biome eventually, because this gives this like drapey feeling without being willow trees, and it was a little bit more versatile and flexible to use in the biome, and could also be used as like building blocks.
We are super excited to see what you do with these new features and the new game drop.
We want to create connections between features because the Minecraft world is an ecosystem and we really want it to feel like that. And the Creaking heart and its puppet, Creaking, it really has a new way of creating this kind of connection. So it's going to be really fun to see you all experiencing it. And it's actually coming to snapshots, previews and betas very soon. So soon you can all try it out.
Alright, cool. That was a good video. Give that a thumbs up, obviously. Minecraft Live, hope you enjoyed the video from Minecraft Live 2024. pale garden biome and a new mob, Creaking, and hope you enjoyed my reactions. If you're new, consider subscribing, turn on that notification bell, hit that thumbs up button, helps out the channel, helps me out as well, lets YouTube know that you like this content. And yeah, until next time, which should be tomorrow for Monday reactions or Minecraft Monday. I am your host, Peter Reacts, signing out for now. Bye bye and take care. Just grab a few thumbnails. Okay, and thumbnail.
The creaking.
Oh, missed it.
The creaking.
There we go. And thumbnail. Okay, I am Peter Reacts, signing out for now. Bye bye and take care.